So let's move on and let's talk about how traditionally B2B companies were doing things before we talk about how B2B companies can now do things using AI. The old way of doing things is is pretty known in many ways if you are into B2B space, but I want to list down some of the things that I used to do personally, working pre-AI era, and it is still relevant. By the way, I'm not saying that you don't use this method. This method is still very relevant, and in many ways AI works on top as a top layer on top of these strategies, right? So the tech stack match, one of the very common ways is tech stack match. The other one is industry code list. Choose an industry and go to an agency, code list, code leads agency provider, and then ask the agency to provide you a list of all the healthcare industry in Philadelphia, in home care, stuff like those, right? So there are agencies who can provide you a list, or you can even build those lists using something like ZoomInfo and other places. And trade show visitor list. So there is a trade show around home care, or there is a trade show around certain industries. Then birds of feather flock together, as they say. The people who are going to come in are going to belong to the same industry. In many ways, if you can get access to those lists, you can build your similar company list. And the use cases are many. I'm going to show some of these. For example, with respect to tech stack, you can use something like Built-With or Wapalizer. There are many tools out there. Even Apollo has a very good built-in tech stack, feature in it. You can just put, say, for example, if you want all the company using HubSpot, so you just put HubSpot and do the lookup, and you'll be able to find all the companies using using HubSpot. Okay, I mean I'm not logged in, and so okay, so this is the keyword match here. Typically you will need the tech stack match. Okay, so all you have to do is just create an account. It is not free, obviously. Okay, and but you will get a list, right? Okay, so if I put something like this, so they will give you an option to download the lead list. So as of now, there are 209,220 websites using HubSpot CMS, which is a large number, right? And you can, basically drill down based on the industry and the countries and like so on. So, for example, if you want all the companies who are in US using HubSpot, then possibly we have a number here, more than 40,000 companies. Big numbers, right? So if you are a HubSpot service provider, then possibly this is a very good list for you. Okay, the other way of doing that there's other way of doing growth hack. One of the very prominently used growth hack is all the companies posting certain type of jobs. So if there are companies who are posting certain type of jobs, if they're all looking for blue collar jobs around industrial engineering, then possibly they belong to the same industry, right? So this is another technique by which if a company is posting certain type of jobs, then possibly they belong to certain industry. So that's also another growth hack of finding similar companies. Okay. On top of that, you can use something like SEMrush. And what SEMrush is a market research tool where it will basically cluster together all the companies based on not just keywords but also the traffic and the trends and the industry data and the website traffic. The kind of traffic that they share, similar traffic. So it's much more enhanced and marketing friendly. If you're using something like SEMrush, then SEMrush has that feature as well, where it can find top competitors to a particular company. So based on certain common keywords and the traffic and the competition level, and it has its own way of doing it. Okay, and then it can create a map, right? And it can make a list of all those companies, right? So as you can see, there are 5,827 companies which are similar to this particular company. I just downloaded this particular list just to give you an idea. So what AI will do is AI will take all these strategies and then work on top of it and cluster together similar companies. That's what AI is going to do. So whatever traditionally you have been doing, the simple method, the AI can, make it add another layer to it and make things